Willis is the best offensive unit in the district, as Lagway, 2,322 total yards. And he connects with his wide receiver down the left side here. That is Jalen Mickens for a 4-yard pickup on. Has got weapons, and they will look to utilize them early on in this one. Lagway with an empty set. Got 3 receivers to his right, instead looks left. Pump fakes. Ball is on the ground. Caney Creek is forced to fumble on the opening possession, and they cover it up. Giving the ball up. Your defense bailed you out and limited the amount of damage that your opponents could get up. Let's see what they do here on this drive. Lagway drops back. He delivers a shot down the field. Got his receiver. Caught. Brought in. Inside of Caney Creek territory. Down inside the 20 to Amari Holmes. The immediate deep shot on the first down. And the Wildcats find themselves in great field position, set up on the 22-yard line. In the empty backfield, looking to his right, he's got trips in that direction, decides to tuck it and run instead. Breaks one tackler, breaks another, and then is finally brought to Terry Lawrence III in the backfield. Already got 1 score today. He's going to roll out in the wheel route. And instead, Lagway's just going to hit Mickens. He's got some speed on him. He's going to deliver 1 stiff arm, 2 stiff arms, breaking tackles, spinning away from even more. It takes about half of the... And we'll highlight some of those other guys when we get to them. Lagway drops back again, finds his receiver on a quick slant route, that time to Rommel Stevens. Don't call his name a whole lot, but a tall receiver working on a mismatch to the right side. And just like a basketball player, he puts his back to the Mickens, had opportunities to sit down and talk with some of the big bodies of this Willis Wildcats group, having won the Big Men Challenge, in which offensive and defensive linemen from around the area compete in typical strongman competitions. Willis came out on top, and they talked about the pride that they had. Another opportunity, this time a scramble from DJ Lagway for a first down. Once again, inside the red zone, working from the 16-yard line. Lagway's going to look to his left. He's got a couple receivers, decides not to do it initially. Tucks it, throws easy as she goes. Touchdown to Jermaine Bishop Jr.
Flag on the field.
Although, hold on, folks, we do have a flag. And that score is going to come off. Now working from the 26-yard line. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers out in the formation. Lagway looks to his left, drops back, delivers. He's got some space. He's got a man. Jalen Mickens races for the end zone. He is in. Touchdown.
Complete from DJ Lagway to Jalen Mickens. It's a Wildcat touchdown.
And what has been in this early game the favorite target so far for DJ Lagway. Willis is the best off touchdown, but it does not prevent another first down deep inside of Caney Creek territory, now on the 30-yard line. Lagway again out of an empty backfield. He's going to tuck it and run, decides to improvise using his legs. Delivers 1 stiff arm, but can't quite. The now 5-star 24/7 commit to Florida. Able to call his own number, understand when nothing is open. I got to make something happen on my... Let the playmakers make the plays. Take another short screen pass here to the left. That's exactly what they do. Going back to Rommel Stevens, fighting towards the sidelines. He's got a first down. Somebody get past a man, run a bit of a pick route, and get open downfield. Instead, Willis goes back to Jermaine Bishop Jr. on the right board halfway through the second quarter. Willis, of course, looking to change that here. Deep shot across the middle, over the defensive backs and into the open field. Can he break the man's tackle? Yes, he can. Inside the 20, jumping forwards for more yards. Jermaine Bishop Jr. has a punch loose, though. Caney Creek runs it back the other direction, and the Panthers find themselves in control on offense. A sensational individual. First down and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line, an empty backfield. Lagway drops back, doesn't see a receiver, so he's just going to take this one, slide down to 4. And despite what were predicted to be some pretty clear skies, we do have some precipitation coming down on the field. Players are just going to soldier on here. Lagway looks to his right, able to get a receiver on the comeback route. That is Amari Holmes down the sideline, laying the boom, breaking some tackles, and that is a first down to the freak 26-yard line. As that rain finally starts to come down. Little rain didn't hurt nobody. Lagway in the shotgun, drops back. He's got a couple of receivers on a double move, and an easy completion to Amari Holmes. So for the first time this quarter, now Willis gets set up with an empty backfield. Lagway is going to bring Jermaine Bishop in motion, fake the handoff, take this one inside. Making a couple of guys miss, decides to go towards the sideline, steps out of bounds, stopping the clock. Play set. Lagway's going to bring Mickens in motion from the left side to the right side of the formation. Instead, decides to fire across the middle over the hands of the linebacker and brought down. That clock stays running here, minute 15 left. Willis does still have 2 timeouts in their back pocket if they decide to use them here. Try and stay engaged with him to try and provide as much of a lane for him as possible. Sometimes you just bite on a hold. And speaking of biting, the Caney Creeks bite on the short play action, and it gets Jermaine Bishop Jr. down the sidelines and ushered out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And that middle of the field, in between that zone coverage for Caney Creek, DJ Lagway has dotted it up to Jermaine Bishop Jr., and that is another one for the first down. To take as much time as they like here. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Lagway fires towards the end zone. He's got Bishop and broken up on the collision in an empty backfield. 2nd down and 10. Lagway calmly, collectively drops back, delivers this one to the corner of the end zone, and just out of the reach of Rommel Stevens. The tall wide receiver couldn't quite bring that one in off of his fingertips. But still a pretty smart play call from the Wild. Another empty backfield here for Lagway and the Wildcat offense, dropping back, trying to deliver this one. Touchdown number 5 for the Wild. Additional wide receiver. Instead, they have him flanking the left side here with Lagway. They're going to dump it off to Jermaine Bishop in the backfield, setting up the screen pass. Down the left sideline, spins away from one tackle, and is finally pushed out of bounds near midfield.
Jermaine Bishop Jr. with the reception. That's enough for a
and that will move the chains for another Willis first down. Lagway again in the shotgun with Mickens on his left. Drops back, takes the short dump off pass to Jalen, who makes one man miss. Makes a couple of juke cuts here. Is finally brought down by a swarm of Panthers, a pack, if you will. He fights forward for about 5 yards on the reception. And that's another thing we have to mention about set up the second score of the night for Amari Holmes. There were flags on the play, but it looked like in an effort to try and bring Holmes down, they were reaching up near that face mask area. 3 receivers to his right. And on a designed quarterback run here, able to immediately feast off of the push given. Once the quarterback begins that slide, that's where the ball is spotted. So still a 5-yard carry there for Lagway. And look at the power put on by Amari Holmes. My goodness! Lowers the... Lagway drops back, looks to his left, doesn't like his options there. He's going to have to scramble. Try and find some more options. Directs traffic, locks one up to the end zone. Is he in? Yes! Touchdown, Jermaine Bishop Jr.
Touchdown.
regardless of where the drive, figure that based on the crowd size here at Yates Stadium. This Willis faithful are a dedicated bunch. They like to see the success of their team. And reversing this one to the side. They're going to fake the handoff to Mickens, fire it out to Bishop. Bit of a sling pass there, a bit Mahomes-esque. Jermaine Bishop, count them, 5 different Wildcats have reached the end zone. Let's see if they can try and notch that number up just a little bit farther. Jermaine Bishop making a couple of jump cuts, multiple guys on the ground towards the end zone. He's got another one.
Touchdown.
On the opening play of the quarter, Jermaine Bishop Jr. takes it to the house.